Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Stonehearth Dev Stream number 221, Tapestries. I am Ali Strom, concept artist and illustrator on the team, and I am not sick anymore. Hooray! So, we're picking up where we left off 2 weeks ago now, and making good on our promises and threats and wishes to have signage and tapestries, things that are not made by the carpenters, so that the good people of Raya's children can somehow have cool indication on their shops of who lives there, works there, etc. Good morning, Mally. Good morning, Saran Durries. And thanks everybody for coming today. Okay, so I went ahead and actually did the thing where I ran around the computer for 10 minutes in silence collecting all of the things that we need. That way we wouldn't have a bunch of time lost on that, as we have done in the past, or as I have done in the past, because I'm like, oh, that will not take any time at all. Good morning, Relis. And it always takes more time than I'm anticipating. So we have a cool composition going on here of our current in-game tapestry, this guy, and an army of little dudes that need to somehow become this thing. Good morning, TPC Turtle Squish. And Omarelli Twitch. So, let's go ahead and... Golly, I've been working in the building editor lately, so now I'm back working in Cubicle and my brain's all confused. Alrighty. I'm feeling really good, Saran Durries. Thank you so much. No, I'm so sorry. The sick caught up with me. It was sure a time. But I am good to go. Back in tip-top condition. Alright, so I wanted to see... Oh yeah, it's night for you guys. Sorry. Well, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. I hope it is a good. Alright, let's double check really quick. So the first thing I want to do is see about how much space that tapestry takes up on the wall, and if we need to make it a little bit bigger. Yay! Good morning, Mel Lopez. 9:30 a.m. More morning folk. Faran? What? Oh well, I guess we're doing this. There it is. Engine error! Excellent. I will copy that. And have a little text guy really quick. Sorry about that. There we are. Perfect. Oh no! I sure hope not. That would be a very unusual sick if I managed that. It's digitally transmitted. I would hope not. That's terrifying. Whew. Splining reticulators. Sounds painful. Yes. Cool. Alright. The desert is beautiful today. The engine error is beautiful today. I'll borrow this. Birds are chirping. The game is yelling. Ah! Oh gosh, it's so big. Alright. Wow, a rabbit statue. What are you doing here, friend? Interesting. Well, so be it. There's a rabbit or something. Good morning, Drum Original. And Jima93. Okay, let's go ahead and plop down Oh shoot, we gotta promote somebody. Who will it be? Zia Quoth, my oh my. You are definitely looking like you are a weaver today. Congratulations. We're so proud of you. Yes, there it is. Okay. So this all came up because after we finished this guy, we were like, hey, it would be really cool if, like, we had a signed tapestry right here. So, hey, Wise. Awesome. We will await your return then. Oh, thank you so much, Mel Lopez. Really glad to hear it. Mally did an awesome job on those. They are super cool. What was I looking for again? Tapestry. There we go. And edit this. Alrighty. Well, that's not bad. I think the size on that's pretty workable. Doesn't seem like it's too small, doesn't seem like it's too big. And we can always fiddle with that later. Do you guys think that's a good size? Should we make it a little bigger? I'm trying to imagine it in the colors with the emblem on it. Good morning, Sophia Chaos. Can probably work with that. Okay, I'll pause you guys so you don't get hungry and have a terrible accident. Okay, and since we're dealing with weavers, so one of the things that I really noticed over here is some of the colors here would be awesome for our desert biome, and some of them may be a little more awkward. So that might be something that we play with as well. For now though, let's go ahead and borrow this. The size is good, says Saran Durries. I think it might also be nice to have a wide and thin banner. That's just me. So like one version of each. Omarali Twitch says that the size looks good. I think the size looks pretty good, but that's an interesting idea though, to have a variety of sizes. We'll start with these. The Weaver, I'm hoping, will get lots of new fun things. But, oh look! This okay. Sorry, those are the colors of the first university I attended. I got a little nostalgic just now. Alright. I do like that kind of... Actually, you know what? This doesn't let me, like, do the thing, does it now? Of course it doesn't. That's kind of fun, but it's a little noisy. Borrow this. These colors are probably going to need some working. I was sick, Drum Original, but I am all better, sick no more. I just had a bit of a creeping, gross follow me all the way from PAX, and I thought I had escaped it, and right at the last it sort of jumped up behind me and went, nope. Why is that not what color I thought it was going to be? Hang on a minute. Like this. That's a little more tolerable for now. Again, we'll probably mess with that a bit. Now, what is the story with this? Oh, well, that's one way of going about it, but maybe not the right way. We'll see. So that's already the lighter color. Let's see. Maybe Saran Durries comments, actually taking the colors and fading them would make sense since they have to endure harsh desert sun. Or maybe take the color yellow and mute it pastel like a sand desert color. I think it would be very realistic if they were sun bleached, maybe even as something that would happen over time, so you'd have to replace them. But I would worry that introducing them in that color would be kind of dreary. But we can do a couple of passes on that and see what happens. It's like one of the things about Raya's Children that is super striking to me is the color. Like even on their banner, they've got like this beautiful kind of rose color on their outfits. It's surprisingly vibrant for a Stonehearth palette, but it just looks so remarkably pretty. But you make a really good point. That's something to keep in mind. Oh, good morning, Moobot. Thank goodness. And yeah, no kidding, Drum Original, that is absolutely the case. It's not if you get sick, it really is just when it's going to happen. Dang it, I don't want that one. It's very nice, but that is not the color we are starting with. Alright, so I think this entire dealie here is something like 20 tall? No, the entire, okay, I think the entire matrix is 20 tall. Let's double check that. 27 or 30. No, it's 30, isn't it? Yeah, so it's 10 wide, 27 wide, 30 tall. Right? Let's not guess. Yep, it's 30 tall, which means I don't actually know how tall that is. So what we're gonna do, just to make this a little easier on ourselves so we don't have a... Hopefully we will not have a total recurrence of the latticed window problem where we're stuck dancing around blocks trying to make it symmetrical. So I'd like to come up with a quick indicator. And then we'll just Frankenstein them back together. Well, I'm doing this the stupid way. There we go. Alright, that definitely looks wide, which I think is okay. Optimize it. Cool. So we now know that this guy is, I guess, 17... No, okay, so it shouldn't have any... Okay, that's the position. So we're 1 deep, 20 wide, and 18 tall. Cool. Hashtag lattice window problem. Haha, never forget. Let's see. Date trees should be the very... Oh, that's a really cute idea! Oh my gosh! Alright, hang on. Date trees. That's super cute. Hang on. I'm gonna write that down. Awesome! That's a really good suggestion. Right now they are prickly pears. But I think we can all agree that dates would be cool. Alright, so this guy is 18 tall, I think it said. Which means we've got 1, 2, 7 down? Huh. Yeah, that's exactly what it's gonna do, isn't it? Oh, Cubicle. We're off to a fantastic start with you today, aren't we? Well, we can take this one step further. Get rid of the border and optimize it one more time. That way we don't have to keep subtracting the border, which I imagine we'd get used to after a while, but... What we could wind up doing is just, like, cutting the middle out of this. And we'll just drag it over and take a peek. It's perfect! It's completely see-through. Alright. 16. Cool. No, 14. Yeah, okay, so it's 14. It is 7 down. Bummer. Maybe. No, yeah, that's a bummer. We want that to be 1 taller, maybe? I don't know, let's give it a try. We'll see. First of all, I think this is already the lighter color, and I keep grabbing the lighter color, so let's get this one. $14. 14. It's kind of a bummer. Oops, I inverted it. There we go. Alright. So, I don't think there's too much to want for in this icon here. It is pretty obvious to me that this is a spool. I like the shape of it. It's solid, it's sturdy. It's very Stonehearth, it's very Rise Children. That looks pretty good to me. How many wide is that? What are you calling that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, 8 by what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 by 7. Huh. Well, we're already gonna run into a problem, aren't we? Because if this is 14 tall, you might 7, so it doesn't have an even way to make that even on top and bottom. So, if we want that to actually stand in the middle, we're probably gonna need to add one more or subtract one. I bet. Yeah, because one, it's either gonna have 3 on the top or 4 on the top, and then 3 on the bottom or 4 on the bottom. Tamor LW is saying it's going to be tapestry signs. That's a nice change if for the case for Rise Children. That is exactly the point, actually, because somebody called out before that it was 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hang on a minute, I'm counting. Cool. But yeah, somebody pointed out that it was actually incredibly impractical for the Desert Folk signs to be made by the carpenter, considering that that is a harder class to come by early on. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Look at that, we've already run into it. So we're gonna have to change the size of this. Let's go ahead and add 1 to the top. Might also make this bigger. That's one way to do it. We'll mess with it a couple of ways and see what happens. How many in the middle do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. We can work with that. Oh, see you later, Mally. Did someone say tapestries? Yes, Megashub, someone did say tapestries. Magic preview. That's not so bad, is it? It is very purple. Let's see. We should mess with the color variation on this, because we have a thing going on with our workshops that have kind of a green and terracotta theme going on. I'm using the wrong hotkeys for days. Alright. So we have an opportunity here to either continue matching the signage with the current class dress. So you can, well actually it doesn't match our class dress, does it? So yeah, Weaver is teal and pink. Quite a shocking change. Alright, so we can either stick with the convention that we've got so far. For whatever reason, my mind had completely and totally accepted that the Weaver was purple because the sign was purple. Or we can try to make signs that match the green and terracotta and cream color scheme of the building itself. Though I would still say that the color should be just a little bit richer since they're made out of dyed threads. Let's go ahead and do a second version. Might have to adjust this top piece a little bit, but I think it's decently effective. not a fan of doing color mock-ups in Cubicle because it's very slow. So maybe what we'll do is just grab this over to Photoshop really quick. Resgate! Thank you. Zoom in a little bit. Oh, that's the engineer's sign. No, not downloads. Thank you. Art streams. And... oh, Zilla's here. Gotta brush him up. It's Moobot! Here was some keen advice. Oh, hopefully I didn't just mess everything up with my clicking everywhere. Ooh. It's really laggy right now. I think I just opened like 6 windows. Okay. Alright, see you back in a bit, Turtle Squish. Thanks for coming in. Enjoy your dinner. If my tablet decides to cut up, we'll just do the... oh no, it's doing fine. Cool. Photoshop. Okay, it's still opening. It just got the black box around it. That does not bode well. Where is it? Wow, it's being really slow right now. What gives? This is a tiny file. Amber Smunkus says, how do we like Richard? Richard is awesome. We are super lucky to have him on board, and I cannot wait to start doing cool things with game design and just, yeah, super excited. Alright, sorry guys. Somehow Photoshop is having issues, even though this is like the world's tiniest file. It also appears to be glitching in a really fascinating way. Okay. Oh, we get a progress bar for a tiny ping. This is certainly not normal. I'm sorry guys, this seems to be becoming a thing that happens. Let's do a thing. Unexpected delay. Let's try and shut her down and open her up again. I don't know why she's having so much trouble. That was fun. Oh! Wait. Okay. I don't understand what just happened, but I'll take it. Let's go. Alright, this is a new horror game called Adobe Photoshop, in which the windows move by themselves. I like to joke that Adobe Photoshop is my favorite computer game. Ooh, wow, it is really crawling right now. I wonder if it's gonna let us paint. I would say not, given the current situation. It also does not seem to be picking up on pressure sensitivity. No? It's doing okay. Or not. What in the world is going on? Whoa. Every pixel. Alright, we are shutting this down. Because I don't know what its damage is. Let's close a few programs and see what's going on. There must be. I don't know. There's Task Manager is open already for some reason. That's so weird. Let's try that again. Because Cubicle wasn't being goofy. Alright, we don't have the black box around it this time. That's already better. Nope, it's back. If it does this again, we're just going to mock it up in Cubicle and to heck with it. We'll see. We can always come back later and fine-tune it. Right now I am being quite stubborn. Still seems like it was a little bit faster than before. Alright, seems we've got a degree of responsiveness already. Yep, alright. It's not exactly rocketing around, but it's doing a little bit better than it was. Let's try to open up a file. Okay. Yeah, it's still dragging. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Oops. Uh-oh. It's getting closer. Okay, it stopped. Whew. Alright. That sucks. Alrighty. What do? Man, I closed Stonehearth and everything. That's interesting. Normally, when there's something funky, Cubicle certainly doesn't mind telling you. Well, we'll just soldier on for now. Just being slow even when opening File Explorer. That's awesome. Computer probably just needs a restart really bad. Yeah, it's struggling even just to switch folders. Interesting. Blue door colors. Actually, hold on to that thought because we're going to be utilizing those a little later on. And they're very vibrant. Okay, so the computer is being really slow actually. Cubicle is doing sort of decently, but I'm having a hard time navigating files. So let me try and give this thing a restart and see if that doesn't fix her up. Yeah, because right now I'm having a hard time even just like navigating to files and getting it to be responsive. So, hold on everybody, we will be right back in 2 shakes.